important message for new educators is try it, you'll like it. It's really true. We find very importantly that teachers enjoy this as well. And you can say, why would they enjoy it? Well, they enjoy it because if if they engage students in investigations like what we're talking about, and it could be a history investigation. Remember, because we could have them doing a history project to find out why perchlorate's in their community. Why were those factories there? What did those all of those things, all of those decisions that were made. So engage them in something that means something to the students. That's probably the biggest message. And teachers will engage with it as well because they will learn from their students as their students discover things about their communities. And really, if you look across the state, large percentages of teachers do not live in the communities where they teach. And so it helps because they can learn about the communities they're teaching in from their students and as their students do these kinds of investigations. So it's important to give the students challenges that mean something to them, and investigations, whether it's science or health or communicating it through art or analyzing it through math or looking at the history of it. Students are always engaged in where they live and who they are, especially as they're growing up. So it's really a great opportunity for young teachers and new teachers to learn about what's important to their students. Because if you focus on what's important to students, you will have students engaged. And you start to drop out on problems like attendance or student engagement. And so when we're dealing with the COVID situation right now, and so many students are still at a distance learning, to be able to give them an opportunity to do some investigation that's right near where they live, that's something real that those kids can do. Curiosity about the world around you. It's interesting. One of the things that the science educators in the state are trying to promote is the whole idea of wondering. And so curiosity is critical. If you're no longer curious yourself, you're not going to be a good teacher because if you are curious, you can be just as happy if a student finds the answer to a question or if you found the answer to a question. So I think that's number one, curiosity. And I actually think teachers generally have the second ingredient, which is wanting to improve the world. That's why they're there. I actually believe teachers, the 98% of teachers are in the business for the right reason. They want students to be successful, and they care about the world and they care about the communities. And so they want to do that. So they have to have a chance to see how they can accomplish that at the same time as they're helping their students achieve what they need to achieve. You really have to show them how they can get more than one thing for each bite of time that they use. That's critical. And that's one of the reasons interdisciplinarity is important too.